Hey everybody, Paradoxil here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a custom-made texture pack for Minecraft 1.19 Java Edition. To get started, we're going to need to download a couple of programs that you will be using today. These two programs are a photo editing program and a zip file program. Now, both of these programs are completely optional. If there are other programs that do the same things that you want to use or feel more comfortable with, feel free to do so. But in this video, we'll be using Paint.net and 7-Zip. Of course, if you want to use things like Photoshop or Affinity or WinRAR or another zip program, feel free to do so, whatever works best for you. But for the sake of the video, we're going to keep it simple and use these two programs as they are easy to learn and quick to use. With that out of the way, let's get started on actually making our texture pack. To get to where you need to make your texture pack, go on your keyboard and hold down the Windows and R button. This will open Run. Then type in %appdata% and then click OK. Then go to .minecraft folder in your roaming folder. Click this one, and we're going to look for the folder named versions. Then you're going to look for the version that you play on. For this video, I am playing on 1.19, so this is the version I'm going to need. You're going to copy that, and then we're going to make a new folder. I'm just going to name it whatever. I'm going to name it pack. Whoops, forgot the C. There we go. Go into the folder, and then we're just going to go ahead and paste. Now, in this folder, you'll see two things: a 1.19.jar or 1.19.json. Delete the JSON file, and then what you're going to do with this 1.19.jar is you're going to use your 7-Zip or WinRAR to extract the files. You're just going to go ahead and click extract here, and then it'll start extracting everything that is in there. By the way, keep in mind, this .jar folder is pretty much all of Minecraft, but zipped up in a .jar folder. So we will be needing to delete some things that we do not need because we aren't really recreating the entire game, we are just recreating the textures. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and delete everything but the assets folder. To do that, we're going to click on com, and then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom to where we see zz.class. We're going to hold shift on our keyboard and click that. We're just going to click the delete key, and that will start to get rid of everything we don't need. This may take a little while, but while we do that, let's go ahead and talk about what the assets folder is. Basically, the assets folder is all the textures and block states and models and all the, well, it's pretty much it actually. It's all like the visuals that Minecraft has to offer. Inside the assets folder, you will see a lot of different things, but first we need to talk about two other files that need to go with the assets folder. This is pack.mcmeta and pack.png. Pack.png is basically the icon of your texture pack. This one is one for my main texture pack that I make on my own time for me to play with. And the pack.mcmeta is basically your description in pack format. The description, this is just my description. You can put anything you want here. I'll put texture pack, and then, yeah. And then pack format is basically the formatting version of the pack, like what version it's meant for. 1.19.x will be 9, 1.18.x will be 8, 1.17.x will be 7, and so on, and 1.20 should be 10. And mcmeta is just a file extension, but it's really just a text file. But make sure it's ending with .mcmeta, otherwise it will not work. So with that out of the way, let's get to actually making our texture pack. So we're going to click on assets, and we're going to see realms in .mcs at root. Just go ahead and delete both of those, we don't need them. Then you'll see Minecraft, and then you'll go into here, and then all we really need is the textures folder. Block states are for more advanced things, like if you're making a mod pack, or like making extra blocks or mods for your Minecraft. But anyways, today, like I said, we're just going to work on textures. Now we're going to go into the texture folder, and we're going to go to blocks, because we are editing a block today. Of course, there are a lot of other stuff like entities, or environment, the font and language, paintings, particles, GUI, like the title screen and all that, and inventory. But we're going to work on just a block today. Now, I already have a block in mind that I do want to edit, and it's going to be the glass block. So we're going to go ahead and search up glass. Whoops. There we go. And a lot of people don't really like the current glass block that default Minecraft has to offer. I'm one of those people. I just personally prefer something a little more like the older type. Anyways, we're going to right click on that, and we're going to click on open with and then paint.net or whatever your photo editing software is. And this is where we can begin editing. This is the part that's really fun because, well, you get to just use your imagination. But basically, I just removed the glares by left click and dragging over, and then, left click and dragging over this little area, and then hitting the delete key. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it one of those fancy suburban windows. And to do that, I'm just going to select over all of this, and then I'm going to go to Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, and drag the lightness to black, or -100. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select, click and drag over again, go to image and then resize, and we're going to make it a little bit higher width and height because that's just what I like to do. You can make it 24 or 32, but I'm going to make it 64 because, well, you know, makes it look a little more or less pixelated and a little, you know, more detailed, I guess, if that makes sense. Go ahead and just delete this because I don't like it to be too thick. Now we're going to start designing the corners of the window. This is where we get our pencil tool right here, or just click P. Or you can use a brush, but the pencil's just going to be a lot easier. Especially, you know, with stuff like this. I'm just going to draw some more. And let's... Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Oh, something's a little uneven there. There we go, that's pretty good. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to select and drag, and then we're going to copy and paste. And I'm going to go over here, and we're just going to basically flip that selection to where it fits that more. And after that, we're going to do the same thing again, but with both of these. Oh shoot, whoops. Control Z, undo that. We're going to copy and paste this again. We're going to zoom out. And then basically we're going to just do what we did before, and we're going to invert the image like that. Or, well, flip it, I should have said. And that's pretty much it for what I want to do with our glass block. So we can just go ahead and file, save. And then we can just go ahead and exit out of that. And now we have our glass. Now for paints, we're going to want to do the same thing because, well, the glass pane top is just, well, same thing really. So we're just going to go ahead and just color this in black. And, well, we can go ahead and save and exit out of that. Pretty simple. Now, we got our blocks made. Now you want to actually be able to use this in Minecraft. Well, it's fairly simple actually. All I have to do is just go back into your folder that has your assets, the MC Meta and PNG file, and you're going to click and drag over all of those. And then you're going to go ahead and go over 7-zip or Renoir, and you're going to add to archive. Here it is. Make sure it ends with .zip, and then you're going to go ahead and just zip it up. Now you have your actual texture pack. Congratulations. Now let's add it into Minecraft. Now, I already have Minecraft open because I don't really want to have to deal with opening and waiting even longer. But basically, we're going to go in our test world and we're going to review what the glass already looks like by default. And as you can see, glass in this default texture pack in Minecraft doesn't look very good at all. It looks really cartoony and overall, it's just not all that great. Now, to add your texture pack into Minecraft, what you could do is you can just go to %appdata%, go back to Minecraft, and then go to resource packs and just drag and drop it in there. Or you can just drag and drop it. You can go to options in game and then resource packs and just drag and drop it into here. As you see, there's our wonderful description, and all we gotta do is just select it. Make sure it's over the default texture pack. If it's like this right here, it will not work. So leave it like, make sure this is over the default one, that way it overrides it. And then it'll begin to reload Minecraft, and there we go, we have our glass. Of course, this can be done with any block you want. In one of my texture packs, I changed like the path and grass blocks to be more realistic. I even changed like the wood, or like the logs I should say, and I even changed some things like the doors here to be like a French door, and I even changed some other stuff like the diamonds and the emeralds and the amethysts, and I think it all looks really good. You can even do this with items too, by the way. Just about anything in that folder you can edit and change to be in your own custom resource pack. Anyways, that just about does it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a like and comment on what you'd like to see next. Or if you have any questions about our current video, comment that down below as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.